Hello, it's Jang here with a look at the LEGO Speed Champions Ferrari LaFerrari. Yeah, it's got a funny name to it, but it is a very serious performance car. It's very difficult to build cars like this in LEGO without making them very large. This is a 6-wide build plus a little because of the extra width of the fenders, the new style fender pieces, which do have the tires underneath them, so the tires are a little bit wider than 6 studs in total at each point, but they did use some really nice building techniques here. Even if you have no interest in purchasing this set, you must, if you are a real enthusiast of LEGO building, especially custom building, you must check out the free instructions for this that are available from LEGO to see how they built some of these things. You might be surprised. Some of it is just really good and wholesome, and all legal building techniques, you know, they use tricks, but they're all durable. This is stuff that's going to hold together and have good play value to it. It's very solid. I was just really twisting on that thing. Nice building on the sides here with lots of, actually layers of studs on the side pieces there with the nice use of the wedge plates there. They've got the black piece right here just to give you a little feeling of extra depth where there's a vent right there, or actually an air intake, and they do turn studs all the way around until they're upside down. So you go studs on the side, you go studs upside down. Notice this is a tile. That's the top of each of those tiles. So a good, satisfying build. They also did some cool things up here in the front. This was a nice use of this 1x4 plate piece with the bar, the vertical bar, sticking out down from the side in red. This also has one of these new 2x6 double curved plate pieces there. You see that black piece? That is new for 2015. Must be so nice to be a LEGO designer and to be able to order up new parts, new molds. I love it. This is a pretty good shape back here, although it's not entirely authentic to the design of the real car. The back of this looks very good. I think this is well done. Again, studs on the side, obviously, but really good shaping around the tail here, or the tail lights, really. I'm glad that they were able to get that. The fender is maybe not so much this part, how it's kind of squared on the side, but I personally don't know how to do that any better, so I really can't complain too much about that. What I will complain about, though, is the canopy section, because all of this here, while being a cool looking piece, and it is another new piece for 2015, and they've got these very excellent 2x2 transparent black bricks underneath there to carry some of the dark color through with the transparency, but this just doesn't have the proper feel to me of the LaFerrari. This section here kind of ruins it for me. Most of the rest of the car is excellent, but this just doesn't do it for me. I wish that had a print on it or something just to help shape it, you know, visually shape it a little bit better. I feel like they really should have given us a sticker for each of these 1x2 brick pieces on the side to bring in some red there. Here, I'll turn it around to the other side. There are lots of stickers used on each of these Speed Champions sets, but if you look at this section back here and how blocky that is, and just compare it to the picture that's on this very box of the real car, you can see how you need that upslope. That is just critical to the look of the car, and that's the one thing that's missing here. Maybe if they had just included that, even without doing anything to the canopy, I think this would have been an excellent design, but as it is, they just lost some of the soul of the LaFerrari. One more thing on the design of the car is this removable canopy section. You just take all that off, and that shows you the interior with the steering wheel. You get one sticker on a slope piece there to give you kind of the forward console, and you can see that there is a little bit of opening on the sides here that's just not covered up. That's just a little bit awkward, but once you put the figure in there, that's completely covered up, so it really doesn't bother me. The driver obviously is me. Got the clear visor on this helmet. It's a pretty sharp looking torso print there. He does come with a wrench so he can do a little bit of work on the vehicle, although most folks who own Ferraris aren't going to be working on them themselves, but this is to help them change out the wheels and tires. They do give you a second set of these things that look like hubcaps, but they're really intended to be full-on wheel detail, so you can make it look like you've got a different set of wheels on there. And then lastly, it looks like they had just a little bit of parts budget left over when building this set, and they give you an American style stoplight there and just a little piece of curbing. So to sum things up, again, this is a really great build, very enjoyable, plenty durable, looks good from so many different angles, has some really cool building techniques, just has a couple of misses. One of them I feel is really, really bad. They could have easily made this look great. They could have easily made this look like one of the most realistic cars in this entire series. They've done so much, so well, just needed to get that slope of red over on the side. They could have added something on the top here, but that's kind of a secondary thing. There's just one major miss, and I'm really disappointed about that, because they could have made it great by just adding 2 more stickers. Instead of being great, it ends up being just very good. So it's still definitely worth buying, worth building, worth at least checking out those instructions to see how it's put together. And this will be a lot of fun for a lot of kids. So that's it for my look at this set. If you have any thoughts about it or about this video that you would like to share, please do down in the comment section, and I'll be talking to you again very, very soon.